Hi! It finally works. I've been trying for like 10 minutes to record this. Every time I press play, it just resets the whole app. So I wanted to say, I literally started saying that the hood is for two purposes. It's cold and I need to get a shower after this. The reason my lower lip looks half injected is because for some reason we still have mosquitoes in the dead of winter. It's been like the coldest week in like a few years here, and there are still somehow mosquitoes, and they got me on my lower lip. So I'm just gonna look ridiculous for the next 2 days. I don't like it, but it is what it is. Yeah. I'll just start with harmony because it's what we're all here for anyway. But do stick around because I have some updates on the rest of the year. Okay, so this is where we are now. I should move the frame, but I waited for this video before I do that. So we are at 11,194 stitches, which is also 7.18%. Can you see it? We have one creepy eye. Almost all the base of the beak. And that looks really weird. It looks torn and injured, and I don't like saying that, but it is a cross-stitch piece and she's not gonna mind it anyway. So yeah, I passed the midway point with the diagonals, so somewhere in the middle of the diagonal is the halfway point for the entire piece, which I'm actually feeling really good about. So yeah, I finished the first VIPGO goal for 2026, which means that I have been writing and stitching every day of the first 10 days of the year, which is great. And for the rest of it, so because I managed to complete all of my 2025 goals of VIPGO, it's because I made him extremely manageable, so I decided to kick it up a notch this year and made him take longer. I do have a prepared statement, which is what I'm looking at the screen right now. So as for goals and plans, let me get them for a second. One sec. Okay, so I'm back. Let's keep reading. So I don't really have goals for the year. I do have hopes. I hope to have 3 finishes this year. One of which, let me see, is my giant piece of Pokemon told the entirety of the first generation. I'm really close. I literally only have this. It's like the less than 20% left. So I'm hoping to finish this year. I have 60 days working on it on the go, and on months that I work on it in the latter half of the month, I'm just going to work on it for the rest of the month, even after I do the VIPGO goals. Same goes for the second thing I hope to finish, which is wings, which is considerably smaller, which I also charted myself. The third thing I hope to finish is the princess mural. I have 3 out of the 15 princesses finished. I'm not going to show them here, mainly because it includes digging and through my whip box, and I really don't want to do that. So I'm not going to show that, but I have 12 princesses left. If I really put my mind to it and just work on them, it takes about 2 weeks for each one of them, so it should be manageable. So as soon as I finish these 3, I'm gonna start the next piece in the rotation, I guess. For Pokemon, it will be the following generation of Pokemon, so Gen 2. For Winx, it's going to be some designer, I'm not sure which one. Let me check. Because I do have the whole thing here. Let's see, Winx. Okay, so it's going to be Thread Geeks or Charting Creations. I have 4 Thread Geeks and 3 Charting Creations, and I will get to it when I get to it. And if I don't use one of them for Winx, then I will use the other one. And I will use that one for after I finish Mural. So stay tuned for that because it is going to happen soon, hopefully this year. And then when I finish Mural, like I said, it's gonna be the other designer that I don't have yet. Then, because I have 4 slots, I have a Haid, I have a Pokemon, and I have the 2 that I charted myself that will be a different designer when I'm finished. An actual designer. And on the side on the maybe pile, I also have my MLP that I charted that I will need to rechart and fix some things. There are things that I want to stitch that Dark X Stitch charted, and I have some cross stitch for everyone pieces that could be really cute. Honestly, I think it was Thread Geeks that I added another piece for. It was a freebie. It was just really cute creature thing with this beautiful dark blue background, and it's at New Year. So I'll probably add it to the pile. There's at least one more purchase of Haid that I want to do that has, it's kind of like a 5-in-1 bundle of Hannah Lynn's Alice in Wonderland collection. I really want to stitch that. I really want to stitch that. So next time there's a sale, I'll probably get that because it will be $25 instead of $50, which huge saving. But yeah, I don't expect to be buying anything else. Maybe like a stained glass piece, because I do want to work on a stained glass piece, but I don't like the one that's calling to me is AI, so I'm having second thoughts about it. If you've been in the cross-stitching community for the last few months, you would know that a lot of them are, I guess us, are against AI in our cross-stitch charts. So yeah, really seriously considering this. Seriously. So yeah. Let's see what else I have in my prepared statement. It's actually not a prepared statement. It's a comment that I made on the Night Owl Stitcher's latest video, so you can check that out. Just scroll until you see me. But the last thing I mentioned, that the number 13 on my current Google board is a new start. So it will either be a 5th slot, which will have the MLP and Dark X Stitch and cross stitch for everyone. I'll choose one of them. Maybe I'll start with MLP to like get all the charted pieces out of the way, soft charted pieces, and then just like pick one of them. Because I definitely do have a ton of stuff that I want to do. Maybe even a 6th slot in the future. So if I don't have it finished by then, I'll just do that at a 5th slot. And if I do have finished by then, I'll just go to the next finish in the list, to the next like piece on that slot list. So that is the plans for, or I guess hopes for the rest of the year. I do expect to do everything in my Wicco goal this year, and we'll see how it goes with the finishes, because honestly I am hoping to finish at least one of them. I do plan to finish at least one of them this year, and I have 6 spots for each of them on my Wicco board, so I think at least that one will be possible. Realistically, I only have slots for 3 princesses, and I'll just see how it goes. Yeah, we'll see. Wings, I think, is going to be a finish closer to the end of the year rather than the beginning of the year, but Pokemon I might finish by summer. So because I decided my own numbers, I decided on Harmony month for January, and I think using 2 of the 6 spots, and I think Pokemon will be a February piece. So maybe I get to finish it really soon. I think even March if I don't finish it by February. So it's going to be like a Pokemon finish, like a race to the finish thing. And I definitely should rechart MLP, because I really do love this picture, but the way I charted it was with the software that I could not edit anything in, so it came out huge, but the colors are just so off and I need to fix it. I really do. I don't feel comfortable stitching on it as is. Maybe I can even make it smaller. So yeah, I'll see if I can toy around with the stitch numbers and keep you updated when it's done. And we'll see about number 13. So that is everything I have for you this time. It wasn't planned. I didn't know when I was going to do this video this week, because things have been happening. It's been a really busy week, so it would have been either yesterday, today, or tomorrow, and I have stuff to do in all 3 of those days, so I'm actually really happy that I got to wake up early enough today to actually record it, because again, the entire family have stuff to do on those 3 days, so we all kind of had to wake up early. So I'm really happy that I got to wake up early enough to do this. So keep on stitching, keep on writing, and I'll see you guys next time.